and then just shrink the font size down to,
What would you like the font size to be?
let's see.
Let's bring it down.
It's this.
How's that look?
That's great.
Okay.
It can go smaller, but that's fine too. Will you Justine, type like 3 or 4 lines so that it scrolls? I just want to see how that. That's fine. You don't have to correct typos. we can figure it out.
What's it look like then? Is it bright enough?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
You can even drop it, just drop it to 50, I think.
Yeah, I would drop it a little
Because
smaller.
we have a good size screen, so. Boom, perfect.
Yeah, great.
Now,
Seth, are you on your mark?
get set.
And Dave, you're on yours?
Yeah.
Dave, I recall last time you wandered just a little bit.
I am a wanderer.
So just kind of.
Don't.
No, it's fine to shift. Yeah, just don't. It's fine to shift back and forth, but just beware not to like.
Try not to move. Yep. It's going to be hard. Might have to glue the shoes. Yeah.
Lance, can you open up a little bit more? Wide? Yeah, we'll both.
Do you remember the movie Tootsie?
Yeah, of course.
When he first came on screen as a she, and the director's like, "Can you pull back?" The cameraman's like, "What, to Cleveland?"
I forgot. I mean, I remember the movie, but I forget the. Gosh, that movie and the Woman in the Red Shoe, I saw during COVID.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you started going into like the archives of movies. You know.
Yeah, we got some stuff for that, Dave.
For the
weird.
shine.
All right, Lance,
What's that?
close down the title a little
I
bit.
did a little bit, one more.
There you go, up. There you go, right there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. This is good.
This is just a one camera shot.
2 cameras.
Where's the other camera?
They're both right next to each other.
Oh, so I forgot that.
One's wide, one's tight.
You
Yeah.
said it.
Okay,
All right,
you guys ready?
Ready.
we're ready.
So are we doing the intro video or just starting?
We'll count down the end of the intro video.
Got it.
20 seconds. Oh, no, we'll do the, let's start with the intro, the 2 minutes.
The 2-minute one.
Okay.
I really tried to give you a full voiceover on it.
I'm taking audio out.
Welcome to the Southern Soiree to benefit Threshold Community Program. The show is about to begin. We just have a few instructions before we start. The show is an hour with a lot of audience participation, so please give us your full attention during this time, and we'll leave you plenty of time afterwards for socializing with your pod and continuing to bid on auction items. The silent auction will remain open until Sunday at 3 p.m., so don't forget to monitor those items you care so much about. You will want to have your phone and/or tablet handy so you can watch the live feed on YouTube and make bids and otherwise participate simultaneously. You can make comments and ask questions in the chat feature on the YouTube live stream. We'll be giving out random prizes to several chatters, so don't be shy, chat away. Hey, how you doing? Your hair looks great. What are you bidding on? Don't bid on that. I'm bidding on that. The 3 raffles tonight are the Big Green Egg, the Great Outdoors Starter Kit, and the Bourbon Legend. All will close throughout the next hour, so hurry, buy those tickets now. And the best deal of the night is also on sale right now, the Wonderland Winner Raffle. The winner of this raffle gets to cherry pick any auction item from items number 11 through 50 without having to pay the current bidding price. We'll announce the winner before the end of the hour, so hurry, get those tickets now. And thank you all so much for coming. And now, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show.
Hello, my name is Dave Nelson, and I'm the Executive Administrative Director of Threshold Community Program. TCP is a unique program that's been serving the Metro Atlanta community for the past 16 years. We support the education, emotional growth, and transition to adulthood of adolescents and adults, many on the autism spectrum. We also provide a lot of support to the families of our program participants, recognizing that a transition to adulthood is as much about the family as it is about the individual. We're excited that you're all attending this first ever virtual soiree. As most of you know, this event is an important fundraiser in support of our services. Tuition and other service revenues cover about 80% of the cost of running our program. Donations from our community make up the rest. Our program creates an intimate, personalized, well-supported experience for participants and family members alike. Staff salaries make up our single biggest and most important expense. No other required expenditure even comes close. What that means is, when you give to TCP, most of your money is supporting the salaries of our staff. I want to thank all of the staff right up front as well. In addition to doing a lot to support this specific event, the staff provides some of the highest quality, innovative, and passionate service to our families. Our staff is well-trained, experienced, and committed to our mission. We have a low turnover rate and a lot of accumulated wisdom and insight. When you donate, this is what you are helping us to preserve. Tonight's going to be a new and exciting experience for all of us. During this next hour, we'd love for you to focus on the event itself. There'll be a lot of activities to participate in, and we'll be showing several videos about our program. I'm excited to introduce the host and auctioneer for this evening, Seth Weiner, your auctioneer. He's a benefit auctioneer specialist from right here in Atlanta, the co-host of the music podcast Inside Out with Turner and Seth, as well as your auctioneer's video podcast Coffee Connections, where weekly he talks to innovators of the Atlanta nonprofit world. Tonight, he will be helping turn all of you watching into TCP rock stars. Seth is an amazing resource to the community. He's been a great resource to us in preparing for this event. I'm going to turn it over to him now to get us started on the fun for this evening.
Well, thank you, Dave. Hey, everyone. My name is Seth Weiner, and I am your auctioneer. It's an honor to be here tonight working with you all to help raise those necessary funds for TCP. Though we all wish we could be in person, I commend every one of you all for making the pivot and going virtual and tuning in tonight and helping to give. We all are very much looking forward to celebrating once again in person together in the near future. Tonight, we are going to have some fun. And I mean, I'm ready to have some fun. Are you?
I'm totally ready, Seth.
Are you ready to have some fun at home? I hope so. Because tonight, we're going to ask you to participate at home, win some great prizes, and bid on auction items, all in support of TCP. For those with the ability to cast your video onto your TV, that's a great way to enjoy the broadcast. However, do keep a device close to you because you're going to want to use your laptop, your phone, your tablet, something like that, because you're going to want to participate. You're not alone. We're all here together virtually tonight, and we encourage everyone to join in on the chat. You can connect with others all on our YouTube chat. So feel free to cheer folks on, engage in conversation, share your love for TCP. We will be giving away several gift cards throughout, so as you chatter, we give. That's how it works. So keep the chat going. It's totally random how we're going to give it away. And so just, by chatting, you never know. You chat, you win. All right, folks, let's get going on the program. I know we're ready, and I'm hoping you are as well, because we've got a great program in store. To start, we have 3 raffles that are going to go on, which are going to close at different times throughout the broadcast. We're going to give you ample opportunity to purchase your raffle tickets. So be sure to, I just lost it, sorry. Be sure to pay close attention to the closing announcements. We'll do that throughout the broadcast. To help, we're going to also send you some text messages on your phone. So if you haven't registered yet, go ahead and do that right now. You'll see that where you can do that with GiveSmart. Many of you are already on there, so that's where you'll go, is our GiveSmart page. We'll be playing our real estate game here in just a few. And we've got our ongoing online auction, which closes at 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. So you've got plenty of time to bid. And I personally recommend, when you bid, to use the auto bid feature. This is where you can set up your maximum bid, and the site will increase it automatically so you can keep winning until your mark is met. So if you set your max, as soon as it's met, you're good to go. Towards the end of our broadcast, we'll be picking a Wonderland winner ticket. What's that, you ask? I know you're wondering what
I'm
that
wondering.
is. So here's the deal. This is pretty awesome. For a one-time fee of $50, your name will be put into the winter, I said winter, but it's kind of winter, right? Our Wonderland winner ticket. The winner will hand select any of the regular silent auction items. That's items number 11 through 50 that you have to choose from. And here's the deal. It's a steal. No matter what the current bid is on that item, the Wonderland winner gets to swoop it off the lot. I mean, hey, what would you want? I mean, I know what I'd want.
There's a lot of things I'd like to choose there, but for $50, I'd love it.
Well, speaking of $50, let's go ahead and give away our first random chat winner. Justine, what do you think?
Katie Booth, random chat winner number 1.
Katie Booth, for saying she likes my blazer. I thought she said bizarre. It's kind of bizarre, you know. It is like a bizarre blazer, you know. All right. Well, congratulations, Katie. You just won something. What did she win? Did we? Ah, there it is. The Grubhub restaurant you'd love. $50 gift card to you, Katie. Congratulations. All right, now let's get on with the program. Tonight we have 3 marvelous raffles like we mentioned. The Big Green Egg, the Great Outdoor Starter Kit, and the Bourbon Legend. Although I shouldn't tell anyone that one because I know you want that one.
You might be bidding against me on that, for sure.
Well, my raffle tickets are in. Now you can get yours, and here's the pro tip, folks. We're offering a multi-raffle discount. The more tickets you buy, the cheaper each ticket is. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. The Big Green Egg raffle for the large egg with stand and all the goodies closes in about 5 minutes. So get your raffle purchases in now. This is an over $1,300 value, but trust me, as a former Big Green Egg owner, you'll get a lot more value out of this piece. I know I sure did, and my ex-wife continues to. All right, folks. Big thanks to our partnership with our local in-town Ace Hardware.
Thanks to the Ace Hardware. Thank you so much.
Dave, you all do such an incredible job working with all these families, all of you watching at home tonight. Dave, thank you for all the work you do with them and you with Dave. But Dave, can you share a little bit more about what TCP does?
Sure, I'd love to. Some people know TCP as a therapeutic middle and high school, and this is true. We're experts in the areas of learning disabilities, special education, and experiential social emotional learning. And we're more than that. Some people know us as a post-secondary adult transition support program. This is also true. We help people gain more independence, apply to and attend college, develop career direction, and find work. We also help people to significantly improve their ability to navigate relationships with peers, with bosses, with people in their communities. And we're more than that. Some people know us as a provider of hourly services, from specialized educational intervention to mental health counseling to vocational and college support. We also provide training to the community, consultation to other programs, and we have actively trained professionals in a variety of contexts, including our counseling internship program. What this means is that our reach, the impact we have on others, is significant and broad, and we're proud of that impact. Now, TCP is a therapeutic program. To us, this means that we treat all of our interactions with families and clients with a high degree of privacy. If a participant runs into us in the grocery store or at the dog park, for example, we won't acknowledge them first. This is to protect their privacy, and we believe this is an important part of our program. At the same time, we also know that it's extraordinarily helpful for the larger TCP community, for you, to develop a good understanding of the work that we do. We know internally that it's remarkable and life-changing. We want you to understand that as well. As donors and supporters, you're a real part of this work, and we want you to be informed ambassadors for this work to your networks. To that end, this year we have asked the parents of one participant and one of the young women in our program to talk about their experiences so that you can know them better and know our work better. We ask that you respect the privacy of these people moving forward, that is, to not discuss identifying specifics of what you see with others. In essence, to maintain that bubble of safety and privacy as much as possible. With that being said, in this first video, you're going to hear the parents of one of our current participants reflecting on their experiences.
He was about 14 months old, and he was in preschool, and things were different. He was different from the other kids. But we didn't get the diagnosis of autism till he was 5. So we had a span of 3.5 years where we were like, what's happening? What's going on? You know, what's with this?
Nobody understood it.
Yeah, nobody got it.
Yeah.
He's labeled. The parents are labeled. We were doing this wrong at home. We were doing that wrong at home. If we did this, he would act better. It's an awful cycle. And then you begin to doubt your own parenting. And then you go through this, just, what are we doing?
Well, and the essence of the human being involved is quenched. What we wound up with once he opened up was a very creative person.
Right. But what we got those first few years and in the other schools after was, he is bad. He's a misbehavior. He is a troublemaker. I mean, you name it. We heard it. The 2 schools that we attended before TCP were all, he can't, he won't, he doesn't, he shouldn't. Don't look for a high school. It was all negatives. And what I want people to which is what TCP does, teach to the strengths. Not that there aren't weaknesses, but goodness forbid do we have to focus on them in every IEP meeting. You know what I mean? It's like, let's talk about what this child can do. And the schools we went to were it was just a barrage of, here's the weaknesses and why can't he? And you guys need to tackle this at home. And we never hear that at TCP, ever. It's always positive. The very first meeting we had at TCP, I came in guns blazing. I was ready. Yet another battle with a group of teachers. And one of the teachers just went like this, and she goes, let's just stop this. She said, Sherry, this isn't going to be like any meeting you've ever had with teachers. And I just bawled because I was ready for, here's another group of teachers that's not going to listen. We're going to hear all about the weaknesses and all about this and all about that. And I'm exhausted fighting it. I'm exhausted with teachers not seeing his potential, seeing who he is now. And it took me 2 full years to get used to these meetings at TCP where the bomb isn't dropped. I remember I was walking down the hall and he stepped out of science class and he said, I need to go to that school TCP because I don't know what's going on in this classroom. I can't keep up, Mom. I said, okay. Total acceptance. I have never seen one teacher at TCP do this. What? There's just this total acceptance.
And understand.
Even if they don't get it, they try to get it. They get in there with them and they're like, tell me about this character in your book. They show an actual interest. It's pretty cool. It's pretty darn cool. We actually got the opposite at his other schools. I had a teacher tell me, I'm not going to talk about his book with him. Oh, all right. Okay. But at TCP, they show a genuine interest. And I'm convinced that TCP staff is all about getting the kids to figure this out on their own and figure out how to fix this on their own, because that's what they're going to have to do as adults. Extremely imaginative, very funny.
Passionate about what he likes.
Yes. Extremely empathetic. Is that the right word? Empathetic. Very loving, big-hearted. And Kenton has matured more in the last 2.5 years than in his whole life. It's unbelievable to me. And I want him to be in a career that he really enjoys, that really gets that really goes for that imagination. But I'd like him to be able to sustain himself. I'd like him to be able to date, fall in love, have children. That's what he wants, so I want it for him.
Happy, healthy, productive.
We just love TCP so much, and Thank you for just accepting him for who he is.
Wow, that was moving. And I imagine that many of you watching tonight relate to both Bob and Sherry. TCP provides total acceptance and focuses on teaching to the strengths of our participants. Think of all the parents out there that don't know TCP exists. And of course, those that do, but could use some financial support to get their kids into TCP. Let's do something in the next 5 minutes to help those parents out that are in need of some financial assistance. Together in the next 5 minutes, let's raise as much money as we possibly can towards the TCP Scholarship Fund. And you could do this as easy as possible. All you got to do is go to your GiveSmart page where it says donate and make a donation for the amount that you're able and comfortable to give. Every dollar counts, be it $18 or $18,000.
That would be fantastic, Seth. I do want to say we are excited to announce that we have an anonymous donor who is matching the first $2,500 that are given in the next 5 minutes. So we would love to really take advantage of the totality of that match. So we're excited about that. As these donations come in, please cheer on your fellow families and donors in the chat. Join us in letting them know how much we appreciate their generosity. Keep in mind you can give anonymously if you prefer. So you just check that box when you make the donation.
And we're starting off at zero, folks. So let's, as much money comes in right now, in the next 5 minutes, we're going to see how as much as we can raise. And go! As we can see, we have donations coming in. The Jones family, thank you all so very much. We're not saying the Jones family, are we? Oh, we're not saying the amounts.
No, just not
we
saying
are,
the amounts.
That's right, that's right. Well, Jones family, thank you for whatever it is you gave. Keep those donations coming. Now, folks, think about all those other families and how they're going to be able to move the script a little bit. There we go. Think about all those other families and how they're going to be able to experience school meetings that are positive experiences, helping them move away from those battles that Bob and Sherry and so many of you have experienced in the past.
So I want to talk a little bit while we're watching these donations come in, which is very exciting. I want to talk about the importance of that scholarship fund. One of the things that's challenging in many states, but in Georgia in particular, is that particularly as young people grow out of school age, there really aren't many funding sources. We're a private nonprofit. We have to raise money just to cover operating costs, but that still leaves a tremendous burden of tuition payments on families. So with the scholarship fund, what that does is helps us to provide some tuition abatement to some of the families who are who have financial need. It's so important in terms of expanding the diversity in our community, in increasing access to people who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford it, and we're very committed to trying to do that as much as we possibly can.
That makes a lot of sense, and right now, look, it's making sense to the folks on the screen. We've got the McWilliams family, the Smith family, the Booth family, the Johnson family, all continuing to give. Thank you all so much, and we've got the match dollar for dollar up to the first $2,500. You know, the more I learned about TCP, things that stuck out to me were things like the therapeutic nature of this program, that all while teaching, you're also supporting the community members and the part of the outreach and the transition to the services that you connect with the community organizers like the Zoo Atlanta, the Fernbank, Alliance Theater, and so many more, helping place a lot of participants of the program to these internships, staff members being involved all the way, even going with them to these internships.
Well, and Seth, one of the things that I think is kind of sometimes gets overlooked is these internship sites, these organizations that our participants do internships at or sometimes get hired for jobs. The disability community is a really a misunderstood employment resource. A lot of times people that we work with are fantastic employees, and when they get with an organization that's a little bit supportive of them, they really thrive. They can be an incredibly loyal and stable part of the workforce, and we're excited to be able to help that happen. And I think, you know, there tends to be this focus on the need of the person with a disability, but in fact, this is really improving the community as a whole when we're able to get people like the people that we work with out and being productive in the workforce.
And that's what TCP does. They help actually help people see these individuals as complete human beings. And that's a quote you once said. The Vadini family.
The
Do you know the
family.
Vadinis?
I know the Vadinis.
I know the Houdini, but Houdini makes the money disappear, all right? We want the Vadinis make it appear, as do the Maddoxes and...
Yeah, we're so grateful for these donations. This is fantastic. We're working hard to raise as much as we can for scholarship in the next few minutes.
Let's see where we are. Actually, Justine, tell us where are we at? We're at, remember folks, the first $25 is matched, and right now we're at, she just put a random number up. I'm going to say it's $1,000. We're at $1,000. Thanks so much for the families that gave. That means we're at $2,000, but we've got just 2 more minutes left, and as we're going through these 2 minutes, again, on your GiveSmart, consider, because here's the deal. The donations from before, all donations are going to the organization, but this, right now, in this next couple minutes, all the money is going to the scholarship fund.
That's true. It's an important part of the work that we do. We're very grateful for that. So you understand the TCP Scholarship Fund, the way families access those funds is by an application based on financial need, as well as completing some, answering some questions and talking about, no, I'm going to leave that part out. It's based on financial need. So we in fact try to be careful stewards of this money that you are giving us to help support our families. But it really has, over the past couple of years, as we have increased the scholarship funds available, it really has benefited the entire TCP community as we've been able to bring in families who really are able to take advantage of our services.
And we know how much you value your kids. We know, and not I say kids, but your people.
It's really,
your people.
Yeah, kids, but also emerging young adults and full-on adults.
And we are over $2,000 now. This is amazing. Keep these donations coming in. We've got 1 minute left, I believe. 1 minute left, and I want to thank again the Smith family who came back. Maybe it's a different Smith family. I don't know.
There's a lot of Smiths in the world.
But whomever you are, I want to thank everyone for giving right now. You know how much it makes a difference. And being parents means being an advocate with it, and with TCP, they make it so much easier as they collaborate with you instead of fighting with you. So no more fights. No more fights. Although if you are fighting your husband or wife to make another donation, that fight's okay right now. We're doing wonderful. And look at that. That brings us to $2,500, which means with our match, we're at $5,000. And that brings us to the top of the 5 minutes. But you can keep the donations going the rest of the night. I want to thank everyone that just gave in that last 5 minutes. Hey, you know what? If you're home and someone gave next to you, round of high fives, hugs, social distance, of course. Yes, thank you all so much. What do you say? It's time for a random chat winner?
I think. Let's do it.
Can you give us a drum roll, please?
I cannot give you a drum roll, but I'll give you a big run-up.
All right, big run-up. And the winner is Betty Smith for her supportive statement about our TCP staff. Congratulations, Betty.
Thanks, Betty.
You won a $50 Grubhub gift card. All right, congratulations. Now, it's time to see who our winner of the Big Green Egg is. I'm going to walk off, or am I not going to walk off? Someone will hand this to me, maybe? Yeah? Yeah? Just someone? Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Cool. Perfect. And the
Could
winner.
just be down here,
It
too.
could just be down here.
Yeah.
There we go. We don't need, there, thank you. That's why. And the winner is, would you like, here you go.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get to pick that out. The winner is Kimberly Dick.
Congratulations.
She's our winner of the Big Green Egg. I'm
All
not
right.
saying that line, Seth. You can say it if you want.
I will congratulate. Well, I want to congratulate our winner, and I can't wait to eat some smoked wings off your egg soon. Okay, folks, it's time to play the real estate game, where you get to guess on the listing price and win an awesome fire pit just in time for those cool spring nights. We're on fake spring right now. It drives me nuts. I know you know what I'm talking about at home. All right, so here's the deal. Each guess costs $20. The winner will be announced towards the end of the night. So there's no cheating. Just try to do your best. You can guess what the home is listed and sold at, right?
Listed and sold. That's right.
Same
That's
amount,
correct.
listed and sold. And folks, like I said, no cheating, but we want to thank JoJo Gilbert Ross with Timothy Cox and Company Realtors. We are texting out a link right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Can we? Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. You should get on your phones right now a link where you can make your best guess. But what are you guessing on? Hey, JoJo, what are they guessing on? Roll the tape.
Hey, JoJo Gilbert Ross here, and welcome to the real estate portion of our evening. I am with Timothy Cox and Company Realtors, as well as a huge TCP fan and board member. We're right outside one of our listings. It's here in Midway Woods. Midway Woods is a neighborhood that is right next to the city of Decatur, just in the Atlanta metro area. So this house is 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and just under 4,000 square feet. We're going to show you some more pictures so you can see what it's like inside, so you can make your best guess at what we listed it for.
Wow, what a gorgeous, gorgeous home. Now, as a former Midway Woods house owner, I will tell you, my wife still loves the house, and it's great. But we don't need to go there. You know where we need to go?
I have to say, Seth, I want to ask you, there's a lot of things that have happened in your life that happen no more. I feel like there's a lot of backstories there.
Well, as your auctioneer, I will let you know that I am for sale, and we're going to start the bidding. Let's start the bidding at...
That's all right.
Thanks again, Joe. Good luck, everyone. And remember, you can guess as often as much as you like. But you know what? We already said about the fire pit and how great it is. But you know what time it is? What do I hear something in the. Do you hear that?
I'm not sure what I'm hearing.
No, of course we don't hear. But you at home are seeing what people are chatting, and that's because we have another chat winner. And this winner wins 5 bowls or wraps from Gusto, and the winner is Dick Kimberly. That's right. Congratulations, Dick Kimberly. You get 5 bowls or 5 wraps from Gusto. Gosh, I almost ordered Gusto the other night. Delicious stuff.
That's amazing. It's a great place. We're going to be closing our second raffle in 5 minutes. This is for the Great Outdoors Starter Kit. I'm curious to see who will win these fantastic folding Adirondack chairs. These are hand-painted. They're the perfect way to sit back in the great outdoors, take in the beauty of your yard. Made with solid acacia wood, these chairs will bring a rustic vibe to your backyard or your patio space. The prize includes both chairs, 2 outdoor throw pillows, a poolside table, and a straw umbrella, or if you're a fan of the show Silicon Valley, a palapa. Seth, tell us about some of the other auction items we've got going.
Well, as your auctioneer, it would be my pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, just kidding, I'll slow it down. We got the online auction, and it's stocked with some incredible items and experiences, and I will let you know this. 100% of the proceeds from the auction and the raffles are all going to TCP, 100% of the proceeds. Now, to start, I know many of you are excited about item number 51, the Hilton Head Getaway. I know, like many of you, I'm ready for a vacation with Hilton Head just, a hop, skip, and a jump away. This is the perfect fall getaway, giving you plenty of time to plan as the script continues to not move. There we go. This completely renovated 2-bedroom, 2-bath villa with breathtaking oceanfront views has space for up to 6 guests. Now, the Villa Mare complex, this beautiful complex, has a large pool, sun deck, an indoor pool, because if you use this in the fall, it might get a little chilly. You might want to use the indoor pool. Fitness center, community, and charcoal grilling area, and its beautifully landscaped grounds. The villa is truly a one-of-a-kind beach property on the Hilton Head Island and has all the upgrades you expect in a luxury villa, plus an outstanding view of the beach. I will say, we got to add, I'm going to edit this piece for that because I want to add some information and delete some information.
Make sure you edit at the teleprompter, not at the Google Doc.
Perfect. And then, of course, item number 5, Good Trouble. Now, Good Trouble is all about civil rights icon John Lewis. Will forever inspire us all to make good trouble. This is a custom framed 24 by 24 John Lewis poster entitled Forever Dope. Add this one to your collection. The piece is signed, limited edition collaborative art piece with the Atlanta artist D.L. Warfield and Fabian Williams, aka Occasional Superstar. It was released in mid-2020 and came to us brand new, locally framed by our friends at the Great Frame right here in Decatur. And of course, item number 7, Kevin Rathbun. That's right, this is his chef's tasting. I think I need to bid on this one.
I might be bidding on it too. Rathbun's is a great place.
Where you can enjoy 4 decadent courses provided by the chef himself, complete with wine pairings. Now, he's recognized as one of the best steakhouses in America by Travel and Leisure, and this will surely be a meal for the books. And by the way, yes, 4 courses. I'm available, as I clearly told everyone. Number 4 are...
We should be sure to clarify that the meal will probably not be prepared by Rathbun himself.
Oh, no.
But the head chef at Steak.
Well, you know
should
what?
Be clear about that.
Don't make a mistake and not bid on that one. It would be a mistake. We'll get that one worked out. Number 4, it's time. You can, Dave, you can actually throw this one in.
All right, we're ready to do another random chat winner. It's Brett Miller. He made a fantastic joke on the chat. We love it that you're bringing in the jokes on the chat. This is a $50 gift card to In-Town Ace Hardware. Thanks to In-Town Ace and thanks to Brett.
Congratulations, Brett.
I want to transition back to our program, the focus on our program just a little bit. We've got another video to show you. This is a reflection from a young woman in our program whose educational history has primarily been through the public school system until joining with us. She's a vibrant and artistic person, and I'm grateful to her for sharing some of her story with you.
Well, first I would say it's unlike any other school I've been to. And that is a good thing, because I have had a negative experience at every single school I've been to. And I don't think I've ever had a really negative experience here, especially with staff. I've never had a bad experience with staff. Like, yeah, there'll be times where I've been anxious and stuff, but that just is what it is. Like, you're gonna get anxious. But I would definitely say that it's a place that feels like a family, and where it's just very supportive of everything you do. It's definitely been so much easier to be myself, I would say, and to get the help that I need personally, especially because I've had teachers in the past just look at me and be like, "Oh, you're just a girl, and I don't believe you have a disability, so I'm not going to help you." So it's nice to have people who actually listen and know what they're talking about when it comes to people on the spectrum and stuff. I would say listening definitely is one of the best things. Like, you definitely listen to the participants and like listen to what we need. Just creating a space that doesn't feel scary. Because like in almost every single school setting before this, I have felt scared at some point. Just because of the environment or the people or anything, but it definitely feels like a nice, safe environment at TCP, even when we're online, when the physical environment is different. I've made some of my best friends here. I have met the love of my life, I would say. It's been so much easier to talk to people because everyone kind of understands. I really like the kind of affinities-based learning. I definitely find it helpful because I'm a lot more engaged with learning and the subject matter and just everything. A lot of the things that I'm doing with staff and one-on-one classes, I would never be able to do by myself. I don't think. Just, it's nice to have the extra support on doing things that you never thought you could do by yourself. Like planning an art show or applying to college or anything, getting a job, things that like I thought like, oh, I'd never be able to do that alone. I learned that my brain's not normal and it's okay that it's not. I would also say that I've just learned how to be a little more confident, like specifically in like talking and what I wear and all sorts of stuff like that. It's been nice to learn about all sorts of stuff.
I have to say, I work with these people, including this young woman, every day, and I still find their experiences so moving and powerful, as I imagine that you did as well. I also want to say that the experience of any one person on our program is really just their experience. There's no way to completely generalize the experience of all the people in our program, and we certainly benefit from the people like that young woman who are able to and willing to share their story. And I just want to make sure everybody knows how grateful we are for that.
Thank you so much. Folks, I got some good news. The sales are closed for our second raffle. Why is that good news? Because someone's going to be a winner of the Great Outdoor Starter Kit. And who is going to win this gorgeous, who's going to win those gorgeous Adirondack chairs? Anyway, while we put the names of the Mad Hatter hat to be pulled, let's take a moment and look at just a few more of our online auction experiences. But before we even do that, it's time for our fifth chat winner who's going to get a $50 Grubhub. And that winner is Catherine Alexander for keeping the chat conversation alive. Gosh, I can't wait to go back and read the chat, for real. All right, I want to tell you a couple items. Like item number 8, the Yeti cooler. Yeah, Yetis are hands down the best coolers in the market. This one is truly solid. It's a solid vessel for anything you want to keep cold for hours. And I mean, seriously, like I'm not talking about 4 hours. I'm talking like 24 hours or more. The Rode 24 Hard Cooler is a fresh take on their tried and true Yeti favorite. It's 10% lighter weight, holds 20% more, and even performs 30% better thermally than its legendary predecessor. This cooler is not, I'm not going to, this too much. I'm going to trim this down as well, and we can scroll. We're keep scrolling, you're good. I'm just going to pass all that. And then, of course, number 9, let us surprise you. No, for real, let us surprise you. Surprise! That's a hot one. This is a soup and salad lover's basket. What could be cozier than a meal of homemade soup and salad? All right, here's the deal. You will be ready to stir it up. A little reggae, yeah? Stir it up. We should call it the stir it up. Now, these bowls are, this is great. You get the 5-quart Lodge enameled cast iron Dutch oven and a beautiful wood salad bowl for with the servers. So check this item out. It is great, and I'm going to trim this one down. I'm realizing that these are long descriptions.
There's a lot.
Yeah. So I'm just going to trim it down. We can go there. And now it's time to announce our second raffle winner. All right, Dave.
I've got the hat. I'm going to let you make the pick this time, Seth.
And the winner is of our Great Outdoors raffle, Lucy Stevens. Congratulations, Lucy Stevens.
Nice.
That was awesome. I'm not going to put her name back in the hat. But, all right, congratulations. Hey, should we do another chat winner?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm excited for another chat winner.
All right, for winning a $50 Grubhub. No, is this $50 Grubhub?
We just did that one, didn't we?
Nope, it's another one. We have several Grubhub.
There's so many winners.
And the winner is me for chatting so much. No, the winner is Tiffany Smith for completing Complimenting.
Tiffany, thanks for complimenting the hosts. I know what you're complimenting is their ability to read, and
yes,
we
yes.
appreciate it.
Well, I want to remind folks about our real estate game and our Wonderland winner. So you can easily do this again on the app, like we've showed you on GiveSmart. The winner's going to get to select an auction item, the winner of the Wonderland winner. Again, that's items 11 through 50. So I know there's things I'd want there. Well, my question, you at home, are you having fun? Tell us in the comments if you're having fun and enjoying the program. And by the way, look at all these comments coming in. It's great. So we've got about 5 more minutes to have 5 more minutes because I can't purchase anything anymore. My purchases are done, but you at home have 5 minutes to purchase your final raffle tickets for the Bourbon Legend raffle. Now this one is a hot commodity. I know a lot of folks are excited about it. Legend has it that if you drink more bourbon during a pandemic, being under quarantine becomes more enjoyable. Is this true?
I've been experimenting, and so far I would say it's true.
Well, I'm sure many of you at home are enjoying a nice bourbon right now, but these 2 bottles are fantastic. These are some fine bourbons, and they come with the TCP engraved glasses that you can help keep you warm through those last days of the winters. And to put your pandemic troubles in the rearview mirror, put down that quarantini and pick up some fine bourbon. The raffle includes, are you ready for this? A Weller Antique 107 single barrel tower pillow top, non-chill filtered, barreled 1010-2011, and a Weller full proof single barrel legendary beverage center non-chilled filtered. And this was barreled.
I cut some of that out too.
The 12, 12. And like I mentioned, the 4 custom glasses. All right, anyway, that's a lot of stuff. We're going to trim it down. Remember, folks, the more you spend, the more you save, as there's a discount on the raffle tickets when you purchase more.
There's so many, Seth, we've got so many auction items in the online auction. I want to make sure we highlight just a few more before we go. So I'd love to hear just a couple more from you.
And at home, I know you're like, we can read it, but you know what? Sometimes people just like the sound of a nice Jewish voice. Item number 10, fire pits with s'more. I mean, these are the fire pits with s'more because they're s'more. The more you do, the s'more you get. Have you ever wondered who to thank or hug for a s'more? Well, fun fact, folks, the founder of s'mores was Loretta Scott Crew, and she was one of the original Girl Scouts. So this item is a 26-inch covered fire pit, comes with the fire tongs, bundle of hardwood, and a lighting nugget fire starters for your fun. So check this item out, and we're going to look at our next item as well. Item number 6, it's the Sips and Strokes. Now here's the deal with this one. You've all done Sips and Strokes, and
Are you telling you 3 minutes left?
ah, gotcha. We've all done these Sips and Strokes, but this one actually you can do virtually or at home. You can invite yourself up to 9 friends to enjoy an evening of play and creativity and color your world with a night of free-flowing imagination and vino. So this is a great, great item experience, and it's hosted by the owner of Sensibility Southern Arts and painter, Andrea Smith. So thank you so much, Andrea, for your donation and running this class. We're going to trim this as well.
I think it's time for another chat winner, Seth. Got a lot of people chatting. We want to give away these chat prizes.
Well, this is our final prize.
This is number 7, the last chat winner of the night.
And that winner is, because I can't read, I can read this one, Julie Elliott, for being punny. Congratulations, Julie. I want to read what you said that was so punny. All right.
Of course, it's Judy, but that's okay. We're having fun here now, folks.
All right, now, you know what, though? What do you say we, I'm having fun, you're having fun, but I wonder what the staff, you think the staff's having fun? I know the staff, your staff, TCP staff are watching at home. Let's check in with them, shall we?
Let's do it.
Thank you, everyone, for all of your support.
Family Services team thanks you.
Thank you for donating. We are so grateful for your support.
Thank you for supporting the important work that we do.
Thank you for everything you've done this year. It's been fantastic.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your support.
you are viewing this video, this means that you have attended TCP's first ever virtual fundraising event. Thank you so much for showing up tonight for staff, participants, family, and more. We couldn't do this work without you. Thanks so much, and get home safely.
The interns are so appreciative of your support and everything you do to help TCP be what it is.
Thank you for making this community possible.
From all of us here at TCP, thank you for helping us help others.
Thank you so much for coming tonight, and thank you for the support, care, and enthusiasm that you show for TCP every day.
Thank you so much from everybody in the community service team. We all appreciate you.
Thank you for believing in the work we do at TCP and for showing up when we need you.
Thank you to the TCP community and all the participants.
What a staff, and they're all tuned in right now. And so I want to say thank you to the staff as well.
Me too.
But now let's check back in with JoJo, who is in the house that was listed. And let's find out how much it listed for and who our winner is. So let's do our big reveal. Hey, JoJo, if you're watching, how's it going over there?
Hey, cheers, Seth. Thanks. Hey, we're having a good time over here at the Gilbert Ross household. And you know what I'm like at the soiree. There's lots of dancing going on, lots of dancing. It's just me. I'm the only one dancing, but I'm doing a lot of it. Hey, wondering how much that house went for in Midway Woods? $775,000. The market is so hot right now, y'all. If you have a home to sell, I would love to help you. Or if you're interested in buying, I'm your girl. Something you may not know is every transaction that closes with me, with someone in the Threshold Community Program family, I make a donation in your name back to TCP. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Again, I'm JoJo Gilbert Ross with Timothy Cox and Company.
All right, thank you, JoJo. Well, we're going to tell you who that winner was in just a minute, but now it's time for our third raffle winner. Who won the bourbon? And let's go ahead and find out. The winner is Seth Weiner. Is that okay? Can I win?
You cannot win, Seth. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to auction off. No, I was kidding. Congratulations, Nathan Green, for your donation of winning. And you know what? Let's see who won our Wonderland winner. Who won the Wonderland winner, Dave?
The Wonderland winner, keep in mind, the winner of this gets to cherry pick one of those auction items from 11 through 50 without placing a bid. And the winner of the Wonderland winner raffle is Betty Green. Way to go, Betty. We just need to know which of those items you want, and we'll take that out of the running.
Hey, Betty? Yep. No, you can't have that one. No, because I bid on that one. Just bear with me, folks. Betty, we'll actually find out from Betty what she actually wants, folks. I'm just kidding. It's been so much fun being with you all this evening. I want to thank all of you at home that participated. Let's lift up our glasses and have a virtual cheer, shall we? L'chaim. I won't say l'chaim. I got that. Before we go... Before we go, I want to just say one thing. It's been an honor to work with this organization, and one of the great things about working with organizations like this is learning what they do. And there's not many organizations that do what this program does, so I commend you what you do.
Thanks.
Our community is a better community, your families are better, and the world is better. So I say that, and I leave you with Dave. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to say some thank yous. I'm most grateful to everybody who has tuned in and made bids and bought raffle tickets and made donations. I certainly want to thank you, Seth, your auctioneer, Seth Weiner, everyone here at Encyclomedia who has made this production work, the TCP board and staff, with a special thanks to the administrative services team, Kristen Maddox, Ben Davidow, and Justine Vadini here at TCP. They've been working the event this evening, and I'm very grateful for that. Thanks also to the virtual table purchasers, the Alexanders, the Aiken Smiths, the Champs, the Gilbert Rosses, the Agarwals, and the Lucases. Special thanks to Jojo Gilbert Ross and the team at Timothy Cox & Co., a Keller Williams group that gave us the real estate game. And finally, a special shout out to the TCP Board Development Committee. That's Laura Akins, Jocelyn Ralston, and Brenda Alexander. Many of you know that the soiree has long benefited from the tasteful influence of Brenda and Jocelyn, and now Laura too. We want you to know that the silent auction will remain open until 3 p.m. Sunday. That's tomorrow. So we encourage you to keep checking in on the items you care about. We are grateful for your support, even more so in these unusual times. We hope you've enjoyed this virtual soiree. It's been a lot of fun on this end, and we look forward to in-person events in future years. A golf tournament, we've done that before. A party with a dance floor, we've done that before. But who knows what else? We're also planning another virtual trivia night later this spring. For those of you who competed in that in the fall, get ready for a rematch and enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks so much.